This best of 7 men's singles final. This is so blasts the next 2 shots. Serves a semi-final match. Timo Boll had 2 amazing comebacks. Timo Boll actually lost game 1. How he would play. So these are things that change of pace and also change of spin. Heavy rotation on the backhand, takes the ball from the middle with the... Have unusual technique, a little bit different than anybody else in the world tour. Quality point. Two strongest Chinese players, arguably the strongest Chinese player here, Shui Fei. Looks like Timo against Shui Fei. The soft early in this rally. He's taking not 7 game points to Harimoto. And the side of the table that he didn't like, typically the side he was on was the side people lose on early in the matches here. After beating Shui Fei, Perigorel, Timo Boll dominated 4 games to 0. Not easy to do. And then Emmanuel Lebesson, 4-0 as well. Second point for the table tennis world knows. Harimoto is a fighter, and a fiery fighter at that. Little break. Have such a strong foot. Something we saw with Timo Boll against Shui Fei. He's just in position quite often. Anticipates so well. Well, this is it. The rest of the world doesn't. Ball will not come down. It's the last shot to make it. Just a punch of a backhand. Harimoto really familiar with how closed he needs to be when heavy tops. A lot 10-3, just like Harimoto did in game 1. Nice length there, soft touch. 1 game point saved. Timo Boll with a beautiful loses game 1 in China. Comes back to win. Where Harimoto was leading 5-1 last time they played. Before Timo Boll came back. Yeah, game 3, 5-1 lead for Harimoto in China, and then game 4, an 8-1 lead for Harimoto. 8-1, and Harimoto couldn't take the game. Play, putting it out to the open table. Oh, he just misses after a crazy backhand side spin on this. This was like a backhand chop attack. If that comes down, that point's going to be in the highlights. About Harimoto in a moment. I wonder how it would have done against Timo Boll. Excellent placement right to the middle. Harimoto. If this ball's a little bit wider to the backhand, Timo Boll's going to have a counter the opposite time for preparation or a backswing from Timo. That's the first time we've seen Timo. Nice change of pace throughout from Harimoto. Timo Boll trying to do the same. He's a bit far behind the table, though. A little bit less threatening when you're that far back, more predictable angles. He was sort of like, I think that hit, but it was a very timid, almost kind and polite response. Maharu Yoshimura 4-2, and after that, Christian Carlsen yesterday. It's Christian Carlsen match of the tournament, arguably, was Harimoto versus Ugo Calderano. 5. This game is going to be quite important for Timo Boll, I think. I guess I should say more important. Again, only 2 times in my life I feel like I've seen Harimoto deflated. Anybody is. Will anyone else? You have to imagine at some point it'll happen. The way Game 3 finished, every seat here should be taken. Taking the lead 2-1 in games. And this reminds me that he was more capable of winning. Working well on the backhand side, creating angles and even stepping around the backhand corner. Strong opening backhand and a little bit off the top edge. Didn't have a lot of time to react on these backhands. Look how short the first forehand stroke is. And this backhand, back just a little bit for the counter.
4-5.
Whoa, chop block and tomahawk attack. Right down the middle of the table, perfect placement, top of the table. So quick, right. This is an unusual situation. Clever receive, Timo Boll inside. Very good eye, good hands. Harimoto, what a save! Give this back. One more time here. Boll deep to the corner. Wow, points so many times. Oh, there the angle is. To the line. And he has to take it as early as possible considering his positioning. Way out in front with the games apiece. With the serve. Fast long serve into the backhand side of Timo Boll started the break. Timo Boll, he had beaten Vladimir Samsonov the same tournament. Shushin and Fan Zhendong in doubles. Look how fast he is to take this ball off the bounce. Serve comes a little bit loose. Back from down 1-8 last time they played. When I think about how much work it must take for Harimoto to be improved, I think every time he loses a match, so much work, him and his father have the hereditary links. In between shot. Always work out his way. That one. There's the backhand. Top spin deep of Harimoto at the top of the screen. Timo Boll back. ITTF's Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram. Look at this backhand once again. logical for Timo to play even more out to the forehand side. He'd have to lob from the backhand side. He does not want to get far from the table. In a row for Harimoto. Quality loops, thing that many players will not do so well. He takes his time, positions his feet, and moves back in. Keeping his balance well. That's 4 game points here for Harimoto. And world number 1, Timo Boll. Despite a tough loss in China in the final. Forward motion on the ball. 2 in a row. Heavy top spin, Timo. Oh, Timo almost recovers it. That's 6 points, 3 each. Look how fast that backhand is. Then a little bit softer, leaves it out in front because Timo Boll's way. Wow, again, focus from off the table. In a row, he's been apologizing. Not sure if it was a slight net early on in the rally. An hour here in this tournament. Reverse pendulum serve. Ooh, what a combination. That handles it very well. Gets this one back in play, and Boll with a quick reaction out wide. Edge of the racket. Quality points here again. The fast pace of play from the start to this rally. The start of the rally to the finish, that is. Very strong counter. A strong start to the softens up just a little bit on this last ball. More of a soft touch from another soft ball. In the you could argue that Dima handled the pressure much better. Big forehand right into the body. Ooh, the big backhand. Harimoto does it! He counters it for the winner over Timo Boll. What a performance! Unbelievable! Tomokazu Harimoto at 14 years old takes